every time I see someone from the 90s era NBA being interviewed, inevitably a question comes up about Michael Jordan. Every single interview I've seen of a 90s era basketball player, there is a segment in their interview where Michael Jordan is the subject. Now, again, how many interviews has Michael Jordan done talking about any of these guys? And I'm not saying it to diss these guys, because there are more of them than there is one Michael Jordan. The reason why each one of them has to talk about Mike and he never mentions any of them is because he did all the winning and they didn't. So they got to talk about him. He doesn't have to talk about them. And he still gets talked about more than all of them, even though he's not even doing any media. I want y'all to really, really think about what that means. On that being said, let's recap today's class, which is what happens when you win. And again, this was framed around Mr. Embiid, star player, according to some, from the Philadelphia 76ers, my hometown team, who is not going to do anything significant as long as he's the best player on the team, unfortunately. Again, Joel's a very good player, but we ain't winning the title with him as our number one guy. So as long as he's there and under contract, we're going to have an issue. Point number one, no sob stories or sympathy necessary when you win. Now, again, there may be a sob story around your story. There may be some sympathy that could go to you, but you don't need it because you won. Number two, narrative is optional, not necessary. Narrative is the go-to move of losers. Narrative is an option for winners. Winners don't have to give a narrative because the whole narrative is I won. Complete sentence. Number three, you don't have to explain yourself because your results do all the talking for you. When winners go and do press and get interviewed, they're talking about higher level things than what they actually did in a particular game or a season or a situation. Only the losers got to talk about those things, those low level things. Winners talk about higher level stuff because they've already elevated themselves above the competition to the point that they don't ever have to mention those guys. Whereas all the competition that they beat, every time they get interviewed, they got to talk about the winner. All right, you want to be the one getting talked about, not the one talking about others. And the way you do that is by winning.